Hi, I'm now going to demonstrate some other great features on the Triax TR112 Saorview set-top box, and that's the information and the EPG functionality on this box. So just on the remote control, I'm going to show you the buttons I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the EPG button, the information button, the enter button, the arrows up and down, over and back, and also the color-coded buttons here. Okay, so I'm going to quickly start off and show the information button. So if we're looking at a program here and we're interested on just getting quick information on it, hit the information button and very quickly it comes up here. We'll need to repeat this in a second. Is the channel number, the name of the channel, the time, the name of the program, its start and finish time, and whether it's standard or high definition that it's been broadcast in. Okay, now if I come along and I hit the button twice, it'll give a full synopsis of this particular program. Okay, it'll give things like the signal strength and quality on it, and you know, it's quite an impressive thing. Now the one thing with the information button is it'll just give now and next. Okay, so we can see this program here is from 10 to 11. If I arrow over, it'll give me from 11 until 11:50. But if I arrow over further, it won't go any further, okay? Now, the big advantage of this is it's very easy to bring it up, it's relevant to the program you're looking at, and you can also, we'll say, continue to look and listen to the program while you're doing this, okay? Now, if you're looking for more detailed information, the 7-day EPG functionality on it is quite excellent, okay? So we hit the EPG button here, and we can see at the top here, anyway, we're given the channel number, the channel name, the start and finish time of this program, the name of the program, the date and the time. Okay, we're given here anyway that the channel information that's been displayed here is relevant to the 24th of March 2011, which is today. And also then we have a list of the various channels. Now right now we only need a single screen to display all of these, simply because there's only 7 channels being broadcast, with the temporary channel actually going off, as we can see, on the 18th of April. But there'll be more channels like RT Junior and RT+1 coming along here, okay? So just say I'm looking at a program here now and I want to find out a little bit more about this. I can come along and I can hit the I button, and it'll bring up a synopsis of this on a single screen, okay? So we can find out about what a wonderful person Jeremy Kiley is and how he changed his lives, okay? So we'll just come back here now. If we wanted to see what the next program coming up was, we could simply come along here and just go arrow, and we'll see in that time there, and within the length of the program here, the actual name of it is scrolling across itself, okay? Now, if we're interested in what's on this time tomorrow, we can scroll very slowly forward, or we can actually use the blue button here to go forward 24 hours. So if you look at the date here, it's the 24th, and if we go forward, hit the blue button, it's the 25th, 26th, 27th, and we can repeat this. You see how quickly it's flicking through, super fast. And if we go down to the 31st, we've gone to the 8th day, so there's no information. Hit the yellow button to come back, okay? So if we wanted to, we'll say, record a particular program here, we can see here that we have a reminder thing here. Now if we had a hard drive, actually external hard drive or a USB key, similar to this one that I'm holding in my hand, pushed in, we could actually record this. Now I'm going to have a later video covering all the record facilities on it, so I won't cover it here in depth. But we could simply press the green button and move to record, and then so you know, it's had the various different options. So you can go through the different options. You want a rewinder, to record, or to knock it off, okay? Now, a very, very handy feature here is the option that we're in right now is the weekly mode. So the information that's been displayed is a full 7 days guide in terms of I can scroll over for 7 days. If I can change this display and have it what can be more meaningful in terms of a different way of putting this information by pressing the red button and get to now next. So what we have now is simply on each of the channels what's on right now and what's coming on after it, okay? And that's a very, very handy way of seeing that information in front of you, okay? And I find that quite good. And another way of viewing it again is the daily option. So press the red button again, and what we see here is, for this particular channel, TV3, we see Jeremy Kiley, and then all the programs that come after this, okay? So it's quite excellent from there, and we can scroll down and see later things on it. So if we arrow over here and then we scroll down, we can go down and go further and further for the full 24 hours on this particular channel. Now if I arrow back over, we'll say, and I went up to RT2, we can see now that the information is relevant there for the 24 hours on the RT2. And press the button one more time, the red button, and we're back to the weekly mode. So that's a great feature. And what's really great about Triax, and you know, this particular product and why people have waited for it so long is that the extra time and thought they put into this. You know, nobody else did this, and this is better than anybody else has done it. So I think this is a really fantastic feature on it. So that's it anyway, an overview of both the information and the 7-day EPG functionality on the new Triax TR112 Saorview set-top box.